What's up, everybody? Beeler here again. Today I'm going to be covering solar a little bit further. Right after this video is a longer explanation I made yesterday, covering the entire sector, but I just want to cover what's happening today at the beginning of this, just so you have a quicker update. But so far, what I like about this chart is the trend change that we're having here. We already kind of had scenario one kind of pop out with a slow rising channel. Price ended up dropping back out, holding 50% retracement of this move, and it's starting to move up above. What I'm looking for is a close above 87.15 or a big move above that. This is where the bigger move will happen, and we can at least go to retest these recent highs, at least these recent highs. That can be a first confirmation to see how strong this momentum of a push is. But today's candle, I really just need to see it hold over 84s, 86s, and we can start to look for more long plays to develop. So if you want to start to look for the solar sector, these are the tickers I'm going to be watching. And at any point, if anybody wants any of these watch lists, you guys always see me kind of roll through. I can always send them over or whatever. So just ask for them, and I'll end up sending them in the next video or something. But yeah, make sure to leave a like and comment on this video. But these will be the solar stocks I'm looking at, mainly Sun W, SPWR, Run, DQ, CSIQ. JKS even. A lot of these are very, very liquid, so it's really not hard to kind of pick which one you want. But my favorite three are probably Sun W, JKS, and probably Run. Those are probably my favorite three, but all of them are pretty liquid, so you don't have to worry about that. But I like the trend change, and if anybody knows what this candlestick is right here, you can drop it down below, and you can have a chance to win $100. So if you end up dropping the answer of what this candlestick is right here, so you have a good bullish, almost morning star look to it, you end up getting a gap up, kind of 3-bar play look, and you end up getting a bullish engulfing with rising volume close. But what is this candle? What is this candle in comparison to the rest of this setup here? If you know the answer from the rest of the videos on this channel, leave it down below and I'll let you know who's the winner. It's pretty much first come, first serve, so the first right answer I see is the winner. But I'll see you guys later on.
How's it going, everybody? So I had a few people in my DMs asking about the solar sector, and definitely appreciate for you guys to post some of the charts you guys are sending my DMs into the chat as well. A lot of you are really big on the solar sector, so I'm just saying, go engage in the chat that you're all a part of. So I had at least 3 or 4 of you send me a bunch of solar charts, so I just wanted to post this for the popularity of it. And I'm a big solar guy too, we all know this. But I grabbed a lot of my daily and weekly time frame levels from the far left. I just grabbed a lot of major sold shoulders. Damn, I cannot speak English today. But then also recent levels in which I just extend. I don't know what this is. But then also I'll grab some recent levels. So I'll be resetting this. I want to grab some more. And then I'll show you the recent trend that price is in as well. But let's go back to the weekly. So a big thing I wanted to start off with is marking just major levels. I don't need to go over here and mark every nitpicky level. So I'm going to the weekly. I'm going to mark the main range right here. Mark the sub range. You can see I got a main range there now just around price. And again, this is utilizing price history. We're not, utilizing some just made up line. So you got a good support, turn resistance, resistance turn support here. End up turning resistance again. We jump rope this 82 a lot. That's big important just because that's where current price is. So let's zoom in. And let's make that level a little more accurate. I'm going to bring it up just a hair because it's like 83.25. Yeah, about 83. So pretty good. So got a lot of our main levels picked out. Market a good resistance here. Is a good gap range there. Good resistance there, just from recent trends. And again, just marking good emerging candles. Not marking anything crazy or some made up levels. Let's auto zoom that. Let's move over to the right again. And let's also mark recent levels. We're gonna mark this. This big candle here, I like it just because it's a good support from this the beginning rally, and then 2 from recent support catch. So good range there. And then I think I'll leave that as is. I'll add the top right there, and we'll go to the daily for the rest of everything. And now I'm just going to focus right here just to get the rest of my levels. We'll get that main resistance there, main one there, emerging. Let's go where current price is, though. I also want to mark this big green candle right here. 50% control point it. Remove that. So now I got a good in-between level there at 90. Let's mark that gap range. We'll auto zoom. We'll zoom in. Current trend. We'll just analyze it now. We'll just kind of give it a good look over for a few minutes. You can see price did have a good range trade here in which it was very, very indecisive trading there. But ended up gapping down. So you almost look at this as a very, very low volume area. So once price breaks this again, it should have a good chance, but that's over time. Let's look at recent trend now. So we had a good resistance here kind of form and then also get broken and caught support on top of, and now we're focused on right here. So you have a good trend change play. bullish engulfing, gap up, range trade, price held the new higher low. We kind of held that trend ever since. So we have a lot of really good levels already set here. I think the only one I'm missing is going to be a good control point from this green candle here. Just because there's nothing in between there that we need. Got that. And now I do see this, so again, I'm just marking this here. I'm going to fix this on the 4 hour like you saw me do on the other chart. But I at least wanted to get some ugly lines going. So I can see my daily line here is actually pretty good. So we can remove this, and we'll adjust the levels now. So you can see price is actually against its very, very strong resistance right now. So we had a very good, strong, broadening downward channel happening there. Price is against its common resistance right now. So I think once price gets above this, holds. This is, again, good rising volume, right under average volume. That's good. Nothing amazing, nothing crazy. That's what you want. So either way, though, bullish engulfing here on the daily. Again, not an amazing position, but not a bad position either. I like the fact that price has not only just dropped here and made its low, but it's built a higher low as well. So it's not just out here, you know, against resistance looking like it's going to go down to the floor. It's against a resistance looking like it does have good support at a higher spot now. So if there is any kind of retracement, I'd be looking at the midpoint of this big green candle here that got us here, so about 82.30s. But price ends up holding over this, you know, upward resistance here against 86s, 87.15s. You can definitely look for a bigger move here on a lot of solar stocks, which is really big because that's going to lead for a lot of these other charts here to break out. Here on Sun W, we had a very common trend change here, and price has just been building off of its supports ever since. You know, nothing crazy, no amazing volume, very low volume, and that's what we want as it's near its big supports. You know, let's go to SPWR. Same thing. You know, we're getting that same look as Sun W. Same look as Sun W. You know, you have your low, your higher low, and we're building support, not amazing amounts of volume. Run, same thing. JKS. It's been having a lot more action, and a lot of them have had their earnings. As you can see, a few of them still have their earnings to look forward to. But again, you know, all these charts are looking very, very in unison, really. I mean, they all look alike, and that's what we want. So TAN, be looking to this to break out above its 87.15s for a bigger breakout. And again, go back to my analysis if you need to rewatch this again and mark up the levels. But these levels here are really what we're going to be looking for, a bigger breakout. Really, this whole area right here. But for right now, we're looking right here. Downside, short-term retracement. You know, we have a really big short-term retracement here. We have our trend line to look out for. We have this low from recents to look out for. This low right here, about the same area as that trend line. But tons of levels to look out for. Big thing is going to be, you know, where do we close? Where are we at? I want to see the weekly time frame just one more time. But yeah, these are going to be the levels we're looking at. But this looks good for short-term retracement, in my opinion, on the weekly. You go down to the daily. I kind of agree to that point again, short-term retracement to about 82.25. And again, this most likely will lead to the bigger breakout. And that's if we don't just break out instantly. So again, if you want to set some good day trade levels up for this, you're going to be wanting to watch above yesterday's high, the pre-market high, and wherever that sets tomorrow. But guys, this is the solar sector. I'm going to break down the semiconductors next.